One moment, guys, while we watch them in the qualifier, and I'm just setting everything up. Ok, then. Opa, gente. Opa, galera. Opa. Bem-vindo, todo mundo. A grande prêmio de São Paulo. Aqui no coração de São Paulo, no Autódromo de Interlagos. Pela corrida 3 dessa temporada. Better Portuguese for you there. We're back. We're ready. We're here for the Brazilian Grand Prix, the São Paulo Grand Prix. I just want to start this stream off just by thanking everyone as Yildiz goes quickest there over 116.6. It is obviously a wet qualifying, but I just want to say thank you to every single person that has tuned into the live, that has... this week's been a really great weekend for the league. Obviously, we have posted a TikTok this week, a number of TikToks, as Miguel. Let me just quickly have a look at him, because he is actually someone that did view the TikTok. He is someone that did view the TikTok, and who is here actually racing with us this evening from the TikTok. So let's see what he's going to do in this qualifying session. It's going to be a decent lap, to be fair. Going to put in P6. But yes, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has seen the TikTok, everything like that, everything that's taken place this week. It's been a great weekend, and I appreciate every single person that's engaged and every single person that has discovered the league as well. And Paulo goes to P2. That is the reigning champion there, Paulo P2 for the Williams driver. Very mixed up grid. A few new drivers as well. But yes, tell me, guys, if you are here watching, tell me in the comments what you think. Let's get some interaction on this stream. We're here in Brazil. This is the best track on the calendar. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the best track on the Formula 1 calendar. Like, there's nothing bad about Interlagos. Interlagos is that track. So, unfortunately, that's just what it is. Brazil is incredible. But Yildiz does take pole position here in São Paulo. Second is Paulo 4. Third is Etem Olosoi. Fourth is Timal. Fifth is Mazepin. Eighth is Patrick Nimach. Seventh is Emmanuel. Eighth Marco. Ninth Grimray. 10th Miguez. 11th Onaconca. 12th is SK. 13th Yavas Tugwell. 14th Birch. 15th Callum. 16th Towers. 17th Cole. 18th Kizkit or Kareem. And then you've got Peta and Astriev. Petacek is not in the league, guys. It's someone else called Peta, because it's a very popular name in Czechia. But yes, guys, keep sharing the live stream. Thanks to everyone that is supporting us this week. We want to get these streams popping off. There'll be some highlights, I'm sure, posted on TikTok, you know, because we're famous now. Do you get it? We're famous on the TikTok. We're famous. So anything can happen, really. Share it to your friends. Share it to your families. Absolutely. But we're here for round 3 of the Tier 1 Championship in STB. We're here at my favourite track on the whole calendar. This is the best track. I've been to the race personally twice. Sorry, controller likes to disconnect sometimes. So yes, I love this track, Fletch. This is incredible. Yes, so I've been to this race twice. It's the formation lap. I've been to this race twice, 2022 and 2024. It's incredible. I flew all the way from Britain. I flew all the way on my own to be here in Interlagos. So this track, I know, is banging for racing. It's one of the best tracks for racing. That's why it's on the calendar. So yeah, guys. And Yildiz is doing a very quick formation lap. Very quick. So there you go. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the drivers go through on this formation lap here, and then we can get going for round 3 of the season. Etem Olasoi has currently won both races so far this season. He's won both races of the championship. The first one in Britain and the second one in Bahrain. We've got a few new drivers. Let's go through them, actually. So we've got ABS Tim out with us. He's a new driver. Miguez in 10th. He's new. Yavuz Tugrat is back in the league. Birch is here as well. I'm pretty sure he's raced before, though, back on, like, older games. So he's back with us. Karim is up to tier 1, but a poor showing from him in qualifying. Peta is in P19, and then you got Astriev in P20. That is the grid for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix, and look at this little camera angle. That is fucking giving. Look at that. Yildiz will park it on the pole position, and here we go then. Do tell us, who do you think is going to win this Sao Paulo Grand Prix live from Interlagos? Who is going to win this race? We've got Tier 2 tomorrow, Tier 3 on Wednesday, and Tier 4 is on Thursday. So do tune in. We've got races all this week, ladies and gentlemen, here in the best country in the world. Darlo climbs himself up into P2. Etem Olasoy's P3. Here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights on the gantry for the drivers. Lights out and away they go. Great start there from Tim Mal. He's going to get in the slipstream of the Williams as they come down into turn 1. Going to look up the inside, but there's major contact. Seems the back. There's a Sauber going upside down. What's going on here? There was a Sauber on top of someone else. There's major lag down there, and there's some more lag going on because the racing ball, I think that was Peter there, getting absolutely fucked out of the first 2 corners. But it looks to be... No, fucking hell. And the Sauber's gone. That's Estriev. Marco's been involved in some bullshit going on down in turn 1. I think he was the Sauber that got absolutely mashed up into turn 1. He is down to 19th place. And Callum's up the inside now into this section. Side by side with the Haas. That is SK going side by side with Callum as they come through. But it's all kicking off. And the Alpine now, around the outside of the Ferrari. That is Mazepin as they come through now into Johnson. And the Ferrari still trying to get himself alongside. That's Yavuz Tugrat back in the league, doing up what he needs to do. Side by side, overtake mode, I'm sure. And Etem Olasoy up to P2 in this Grand Prix. And that is that. Dollar down to P3, but he's still in that top 3 position, so he's still doing decently well here. And there's some action going on here. We've got Callum. He's overtaken the Haas of Miguez, and SK is going to get involved now as they come down. And SK is up to 13th now, so he's got that move done on the Alpine driver. He's got himself up there, and there you go. Patrick Nimach has done an incredible start to this race. And there's been a spinner or some contact going on because SK has, there was some yellow flag going on, and Miguez trying to go up the inside, but he can't. Yavuz Tugrat side by side again with Birch, and I think he might be able to get this move done, but Birch is going to get him into the hairpin, and Yavuz has lost the back end. That's not ideal there for the Turk, but Yavuz Tugrat down to P11 in this Grand Prix now. So he's made a big mistake there, but it is Vesel Yildiz that leads this Grand Prix. Fast up of the Grand Prix as well, but Etem is following closely on. And side by side, here we go. We've got the Alpine Grim Ray side by side. That is with Emmanuel, and then with Emmanuel you've got Patrick getting involved as well. The 2 Mercedes, great start for them, and Petat has gone to the back of the grid. He's made a mistake there. I had some contact. He's down to P20. But it is Patrick. He's doing a great job here in Interlagos. Not too sure about the ERS management, though, of anyone really in the top. Well, anywhere really, apart from maybe Owner Conqueror and Maspin. So they've got a big advantage here later on because they've been able to save that ERS here today. They've really been able to save that so far. And Paulo now back in that DRS, it looks like. 8 tenths is that gap. He's had a great lap. And he's actually been able to save a bit as well. Here we go then. Birch coming through. Here we go. Birch P10 at the moment. And Grimray in P5. He's the gap down at 1.4 seconds. So he needs to try and find a few tenths to try and catch to the back. Oh, that's Tim Mao here in P4. But then you've got that dirty air. That dirty air, which is so powerful in terms of messing up your Grand Prix on this game. And Towers is trying to come through on Cole. Cole's had a dismal start to his season. Because he's down in 16th, and there's been a spin. That's Paulo! Paulo has gone out of the Brazilian race! Paulo span! Paulo's on the wall! And he's hit the wall again. What is going on here in Sao Paulo? He was in the P3, and he has absolutely fucked it on Ferradora. In the wall he goes. That is pretty... yeah, that's not good for Paulo. And Etem, again, takes the lead of a Grand Prix this season. Absolute dominant display so far in tier number 1 for Etem. Is he going to make it 3 wins out of 3? We're going to find out. Yeah. Just got to be chill now. That's it, really. Just got to be chill. But yeah, that's commiserations there for Tharlo, who's going into the pit lane. P20 for him, big mistake. Okay, so the top 3 now. So I'll take some at Tim Mao. On his debut here is on the hard tyres. So he's doing really well at the moment. He is on the hards, and Yildiz has done a huge mistake out of the first 2 corners of the Estor Senna. And now Tim Mao down the straight DRS, but Yildiz will have DRS as well. So Yildiz needs to have a great lap here if he wants to keep that DRS to Etem up ahead. It needs to be a great lap for him. And Tim Mao's up the inside. He's dived it and he's done it. He's got the move done. Tim Mao has got that move done. That is a crucial move there for him. But it looks like they're out of DRS. Now 1.1 is the gap. But is he going to be able to get it back? And that's Grimray. He's losing positions. I think he may span on that grass situation now. I'm not too sure. He has got grass on his tyres. And Birch up to P7 now. So he's making some good moves. He's making some good moves, man. And next up for him is Ona Conca in that Red Bull. But Grimray's going to come back at him. And the Alpine's going to go defensive into turn 1. Is Grimray going to be able to get some sort of switchback? No, he's not. So he has to yield there. P8 for him, but he's got slipstream on all these drivers now. And Ona Conca's got slipstream on the guy ahead, and then Patch has got slipstream on the guy ahead of him. So this is just a monumental train so far. And it goes down to about P9, and now Callum has got a bit of clean air. So he's going to try now and catch up to Mazepin onto the back of that train that we was just talking about. Right, DRS for the McLaren. You can see they've also changed it to the chrome colours as well They look beautiful. And Etem is in the pits already. So it looks like Etem is going for a two-stop strategy, maybe, here in Interlagos. And side by side, here we go. That's Patrick up to P3. The little Slovenian. The beautiful Slovenian is in P3. And he's going to go defensive into the seat of the Largo. And the Alpine's going to try and have a look up the inside. There's been contact there. That's a push to pass. And Birch has got himself up into P4. That was aggressive. That was very aggressive. And he's done it. Up into P4. So that might be some sort of penalty coming on. Because, yeah, and all this battling, ladies and gentlemen, has caused these drivers to be 3.8 seconds now behind the lead, the two leaders. And Tim out. He's leading by 2.6. I don't know what's happened to Yildiz, but his tyres are fucked here in Interlagos. There's a Sauber that span. I think that might be Astriev. Yeah. And he's fucked up. And there's some drivers in the pits. So Yavas Tukra's in the pit lane. Hard tyres for Ona Konka. You see Etem Olisoi, he's already through. What's happened to Patrick? Well, I've missed something because Patrick is down in P11 now. So I've missed something. I've gone dopey for a minute and I've missed something. But Miguez now is going to have great pace over these medium runners. Maybe this race is not an easy one-stop. Maybe this race is a two-stopper. Because I'm not too sure why. Well, a lot of people, yeah, because a lot of drivers have boxed really, really early in this Grand Prix. Really fucking early. But yeah, let's just see them. Birch is in. So yeah, very early pit stops here in Brazil. 10-second penalty for Birch. He has sped in the pits. And Etem has set the fastest lap of the race. Etem is on the charge. And talking of on the charge, Miguez is going to get on the charge now. DRS activated for him in the Alpine. He's got a bit more ERS to use. And you can see this train. You've got Callum, Marco, who's also on the mediums. You've got SK and Taos, both on the hard tyres. You've then got Cole in ninth. And Patrick is getting overtaken by Etem Olisoi. That's a crucial move there for the Aston Martin. Up to P10. And now Miguez is just going to have that DRS. He's going to get past Emmanuel. Easy move there for the Spaniard. Yildiz is in the pit lane, going longer on those mediums. And there you go. Now, Etem, I think, is going to have some traffic to contend with. And I'm sure that he's going to be absolutely shitting himself coming through this section because the dirty air and everything and all the traffic, it's going to slow him down dramatically here. And he's going to... Is it... No. Where's Yildiz and all of this? 6.7 a gap for him, and he's got clean air. Here we go. Etem ran the outside. Fucking hell. Well, that's one picked off. Next up is Taos. Great exit there from the Turk. Look at this. In the slipstream. Side by side. And he's picked off him as well. Next up is SK. And then it's Callum in P5. And Patrick has fucked his race. Patrick has fucked his race. And Birch has got insane traffic here. Mental traffic for Birch. It's going to go up the inside of Mazepin. On the inside at the scene of the logo. And he gets the move done. Fucking hell. Oh, bloody hell. I was not expecting that. And now he's going to have all that dirty air. He's going to cut that little corner there. And now he's going to set his sights on the Red Bull ahead of Owner Conquer. And it looks like Callum is battling with Etem Olosoy. And Etem Olosoy's gone wide. And now all these drivers are going to get all bunched together. And Callum, here we go. Callum, that was aggressive there from the Williams. And now SK is going to have the slipstream down the straight. And Callum's going to continue on here. And that's very aggressive there from the Williams. And SK can't get past the Aston just yet. But Callum's going to try and have a look now. Callum's going very long on these medium compound tyres. Going to go defensive 2 towers. And he stays in P7. Very questionable driving, I must say, from the Williams there. I'm not going to lie. Well, Tim Howe's just running away with this one. Fucking hell. He's gone very late. And because he hasn't had traffic, he's just been able to just get these tyres. Like, I don't know, to be honest. This is a bit mad, I can't lie. And Marco is still there. 13 laps, though, on those mediums. And Grimray side by side with Birch now as they come down the straight. Here we go. Grimray's going to move to the outside line. Down the straight. And he's going to get the move done. No, he's not, because Birch is going to come back up his inside. There you go. Overtake mode being used. Now, just stick your car in the middle of the circuit. But Grimray run the outside of Fenadorna. What a fucking move. And now Birch is going to get back on his inside into the next hairpin. Bit of a moment there from Grimray. That is a fucking incredible bit of racing there from those two drivers. Oh, fuck me. I was on the edge of my seat. And Tugra's fucked it. Well, there you fucking go. Better up to 16th. So he's had a really bad debut. And Miguez. And there, I think there's a safety car, is there? Or something's going on. It might be a virtual, actually. Miguez has got a speeding in the pit lane. I think we have a virtual safety car. I think it's a virtual safety car. Matt and Mazepin's in the pits. Everyone's in the pit lane. Mazepin did cut that pit lane, and Miguez has got, just to be fair, it's not fucking not good, you know, because that would have been perfect for him. He's got a 10-second time penalty, Miguez has, for speeding. Bloody hell, guys. DRS enabled, so I think we've got the racing conditions. Cole speeding under VSC. So that's his race done and dusted here in Interlagos. Let's see if Tim Howe's going to box this lap. 15 laps. He's going to continue on. See if Marco's going to pit, actually. Yeah, Marco's in, you can see. Marco is in the pits. Don't speed. Right, so Paulo's picked up a pen. It was at the back anyway, really, to be fair. And Yildiz now. Sorry, hang on. Yeah, Yildiz, here we go. In the slipstream on Emmanuel. And he's going to pick up P7. You can see the Sauber in the background. That's Marco. So he's now probably going to have traffic, which is not good for his race. But I believe Marco could potentially get a podium if he plays his cards right in this race. And Paulo has retired. And I think that might be another VSC situation. And PSR Etem Ulusoy has got a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So that is his race done with, or is it? Is he going to be able to get that pace? Why are so many people speeding tonight? Ona Conker sped in the pit lane as well. So this VSC is really causing issues here in Brazil. Yildiz has retired as well. I don't know what's gone on there. He might have just retired being in the pits. I'm so confused. What's going on? So Miguez P2. I think Tim House won this race. I can't lie. I think he's won. Yildiz has retired. Let's see what's going on the Tier 1 chart. Right, I think we're back racing. Just let me check the chat, see what's going on. I think Yildiz must have got a speeding pen then, or something must have happened. Yeah, Etem Ulusoy now needs to do the drive of his life if he wants to win this race. And look at this massive train. Oh, my Lord. Right then, so SK is on the mediums. I don't know if he's going to the end, though. That is the thing. I don't know if he is going to the end of this race. Emmanuel, P5 for him. Taos, P6. Here we go. Taos is trying to get this move done. DRS being activated. And Emmanuel isn't going to get that move done. Now, Marco needs to clear these drivers as quickly as he can. Oh, side by side. Oh, Taos tried to go for a move, and the Mercedes has dived up the inside. That's Patrick. God, Patrick's giving us some good content tonight, I'll tell you that. Giving us some great content. Etem Ulusoy is flying on those fresh hard compound tyres. Here we go, side by side, Marco. Here we go. He needs to get this move done down the straight, DRS. But Patrick's going to try and keep that position. And Marco here, yeah, use that ERS, use that DRS. Here we go, overtake mode. Down the straight, down the Reto Bosch that, and he gets the move done up to P7. There you go, Bob's your uncle, P7. And Grimray's up the inside. That is of, sorry, that's Ona Conker up the inside of Grimray. Then you've got Mazepin, and then you've got Callum in 12th. Emmanuel, P5. That VSC has really helped him. Tim Allers is going long on these tyres. Bloody hell. Etem Olosoy is flying. He knows he needs to get as quick as possible round this track, because he's got a 10-second time penalty. And I'll tell you something, if Marco can cut off these, can get these guys, he's still on for a podium. And Ona Conker's retired in the pit lane. That is his race over and done with. He did get a 10-second time penalty as well for speeding. And Birch has got a 3-second time penalty for cutting the corner. Marco needs to get these moves done now, like ASAP. I still think... I don't know, though, to be fair. And he's up the inside, but he's losing so much time. That's the only issue with being in this massive pack. He's losing so much time. It's Tim Al boxing. No, he's carrying on again. And Etem is through into P2. I think Etem might still be able to do this, you know. I think he still might be able to win this Grand Prix. I can't lie. Marco's got the position. He's up to P6. Tucker's picked up another pen. And there's a Ferrari. That's the Alice Tugray. He's gone. He's fucked it. And what the fuck is going on here then? Oh, he's just staying out the way of everyone. I think we might be seeing a Yavuz Tugray retirement here. I can't lie. Or maybe even a disqualification. No, he's fuming. Yavuz Tugray. Maldi #1. Thank you, Perillo. Grazie. Yeah, grazie. See, I know. Tim Al's in then. Set of mediums for the McLaren. That livery's banging. That livery's fit. Are you dumb? Look at this. It's like he's gone to Los Santos Customs. That's what it's giving. It's giving Los Santos Customs on GTA. That's what it's giving. That is... that's giving. And that is Tugrat. Out to the race, and oh, we go! Oh, fucking hell, he's come out of the pit lane. He's on cold tyres. Emmanuel side by side with the McLaren, the sexy chrome McLaren. And Emmanuel's going to get the move done. He's up to P5, but no, he's not, because the McLaren's back up his inside at Felladora. He's got the move done, back up to P5. Towers is having a look up the inside, and Tim out P5. Oh, fucking hell, tier 1. And he's back up the inside of Marco as well. Yeah, Tim Al's just going to be fucking rapid on these mediums now. Absolutely rapid. He's got about 2 seconds to catch on Etem Olosoy to be within that 10-second gap that he needs to win this race. The race is on for Tim Al. But is it? Because Marco's getting involved into turn 1, up the inside of the Haas of SK, as they come through the Estosena side by side. And Marco's going to absolutely, yeah. Fucking lit. And Emmanuel's going to get a bit excited as well. Going to try and find a move, but yeah, there's no move there. And Tim Al now is on the charge here in Brazil. Is he going to catch? Guys, put your predictions in the comments. Do you think Timao is going to be able to get within 10 seconds of SM Olosoy to win this race? Side-by-side action. Emmanuel's up to P5. Okay, so maybe Marco's on for a P4 maybe then. Maybe I got a bit ambitious thinking that Marco could potentially get a podium. Oh, bloody hell, Grimray, side by side, and he's going to get the move done. Very aggressive there against Patrick, who has got a penalty as well. Birch has also got a pen, and he's up to P9 in this race. I think Birch has definitely got the pace, but because of his poor qualifying in the wet side qualifying, couldn't get a lap in the closing stages. He, yeah, was just left behind, really. And he's just been in a lot of dirty air and a lot of battles, and he's just not been able to capitalise on his pace that I know he's got. So that's a shame, really, for him. But yeah, maybe he can try and have a little battle now here with Grimray, who is catching to Towers and SK. And Tim Marr was actually caught up to the back of his teammate Miguez. No, he hasn't. That's a lap car. Oh. Well, Kareem's had an absolutely awful race then. Sorry, that was... Sorry. Gap is, I believe, 12. So the gap isn't really coming down. Tim Al's not really gaining much time, to be fair to him. He's gaining on Miguez. Miguez is on for a podium in his first race of the league, but as Birch is making moves, here we fucking go. He's up to P8. Birch is making moves, guys. Let me tell you that. Birch is making moves. Next up for him is Grimray. And I think they're in good positions here because SK is on 10-lap-old mediums and they're on the hard compound tyres. So they're on much better tyres at this stage in the Grand Prix. And SK's in the pit lane. So those tyres are not getting to the end. Don't speed. Let me get the gap up to the leader because that will help me. 11.4. So the gap is coming down, but it's only come down by like a second. It's actually not that much. Especially considering that he's on, like, tyres that should be at least, like, a good chunk quicker. Compared to Etem. But Miguez is doing a good job here. He's going to hold on to his well, hopefully he's going to hold on to his podium. And that's a good little debut there for him. Great debut so far for Tim Al as well. He's going for this win here in Brazil. Is he going to get it? .7 last lap. Let's see what Tim Al was. 10.8. So very similar pace at the moment in this race. And Grimray's going to have that DRS on Emmanuel into Estocena, and he's going to get the move done. P5 for him. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Bit of a moment there for Emmanuel, and Birch is trying to look for a gap up the inside. Here we go, side by side. Bit of contact there down the straight. Up the inside goes Birch. He's going to cut the corner slightly, hit him off the track. And he's going to force his way through. He gets his elbows out and he's going to get himself up to P6. And next up is the Turk of Grimray. Yeah, Grimray's done a decent race, to be fair to him. P5 so far. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Gap is 10 point something. 10.5. But Tim Al's got to gain another 5 tenths. That is what needs to happen. Peta has been overtaken by Towers, and it looks like those tyres are going to be gone, really, to be fair to him. And there's a yellow flag. Miguez! Miguez has gone! What the fuck has gone on here? He was on for a podium. Marco's going to get a podium. What's happened to Miguez? Oh, no. Oh, no. What's gone on there, then? Oh, no. Miguez, man. I was rooting for him. I was really rooting for him. He can still do it, though. Needs to try and get past Marco. But I think he has got decent pace, to be fair to him. I can't lie, but he's making mistakes. And he can't... Now he's going to maybe be out that DRS. I think he's in the pits. I think he's got damage. Miguez. And he sped as well. That might be a retirement for him. Ah. Oh, that's unlucky, that. Right. Well, Timau, that gap's now up to 11.4 seconds. So, yeah, it's not looking likely for a Timau podium. I can't lie. And Miguez has gone for another set of medium compound tyres. Birch, then, here we go in the slipstream. And now he's going to be in that dirty air. We love dirty air. We love dirty air, guys, on F125. It really enriches the racing experience. It really enriches what it means to race and enjoy playing a Formula 1 game. It really enriches that experience for us drivers. It really does. And it's incredible that they've added it into the game and they've made the game so realistic. We love it. We absolutely love it, guys. Do we, fuck? Right, Birch then's going to have the... Oh, Timmo, what the fuck's going on here? Why is he retired in that... What? Huh? Fuck knows. Well, anyway, Grimray is on for a podium then. That was really bizarre. Really fucking bizarre, that. Can't lie. And what's going on here? Why is Grimray slowing? Callum's had a good race, and now the race is just, yeah, just a bit dead now, isn't it? You know? I have no idea why Timau retired. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue why he's done that. I really don't. So yeah, that's the race then. It's definitely calmed itself down now. But we've still got Birch on the back of Grimray, who's going for P3 on the track. Where he's going to get his different story, because he has got a penalty of 3 seconds. DRS again. A bit of a lonely race for Marco, I must say. Very lonely race for Marco at the moment. Well, to be fair, it's a lonely race for everyone, to be fair. Look at these gaps. What an awful end to this race. Oh, well, Birch is still in that DRS, but just about. He's just been out. He's just been able to cling on. What happened to Timau? I don't know. He just went in the pit lane. He just retired in the pit lane. I haven't got a clue. He was on for that victory as well, or to be close to it. It was on for at least a P2 there. And yeah, he's just, well, yeah, just fucked it really. To be honest with you, he's just, yeah, went in the pit lane and retired. I'm not really sure what to say, to be honest with you. But I'm going to take this time on the stream to say thank you to all new members that we've got in the league. Etem has been untouchable, someone says. Yes, Etem, I think the being in clean air, the virtual safety cars, all that bullshit has helped Etem get this 19-second gap. He's just been dominant for the whole season. He's now, if he wins this, then he's got 3 wins out of 3. But I just want to say welcome to everyone who has joined the league. Everyone that's watching this and you're new, welcome to STB. Welcome. I hope that you've enjoyed, you know, what this race has kind of been. It's been somewhat decent at times. Emmanuel's dropped off as well, 4 seconds. But yeah, it's been a great weekend for STB. So many new people, such, you know, just high spirits really, and it's great to have it for the week of Brazil. As Patrick picks up a pen. Patrick, I don't know what happened to him. He was running in such a good position. Same with Miguez as well. Like they were up there for a potential top 5 finish today, and it just wasn't to be for them, unfortunately. It just wasn't to be. I'm not really sure what happened, or I just don't know. But Birch has got double ERS. Double the ERS that Grimray has. So if he wants to try and get a move done, now is that time. What happened to Timau, actually? Basically, he just went into the pit lane and retired. I don't know. There wasn't any problem. I have no idea. And I don't have access to the Discord right now, the Discord chat, to see if there were any issues, because drivers usually put that into the chat. Honestly, I don't know what's happened there, to be honest with you. I don't know why there's been a retirement. But Callum's lost the position to SK. SK's up to P7. And Birch, even though he's got a penalty, it doesn't really matter. Hello, Michael, by the way. What's your Discord, by the way, Michael? Have you signed up for the league? This is Maudi, by the way, commentating. If you didn't know, this is me. This is Maudi. I'm here. I'm the commentator for the... I'm the one that you've been seeing on the TikTok. I'm the one that's gone viral. Do you get it? Birch P4. But I'm going to have a look at Etem Olosoy, because he is been in a world of his own here today. He's going to win by about 10.5 seconds because of the pen. He's 10 seconds on penalty for speeding in the pits. You placed me in tier 3 in Haas. Okay. Honestly, there's been so many people... Honestly, yeah, there's been so many people that have joined the league this week. I'm lost. I'm confused. My head's done a whole madness. Crazy. Yes, you can join us for tier 3 on Wednesday. But Etem Olosoy is going to come down the straight, and he's going to be your winner Fucking hell. He's going to be your winner here in Brazil. In Interlagos, he wins. It's 3 out of 3 for the Turk. He is unstoppable this year. Etem Olosoy wins the Grand Prix. Marco's been on holiday. He's come back and he's going to get himself up to P2. Grimray P3. Birch is going to be P4 on his debut. Emmanuel's going to come through for P5. And it looks like... Tell my fucking God! What the fuck? Oh my Lord, what the... Huh? What the fuck just happened there? Anyway. I haven't got a clue what happened there, but Etem Olosoy is your winner. Someone in the chat said, why do you commentate on your own? Was no co-coms. I don't need a co-commentator. I'm a one-man team. I'm the best commentator on TikTok. I'm the best commentator in the league race. I'm joking. I prefer doing it on my own. That's the reason. Etem Olosoy wins then here in Interlagos. He's your race winner. Second was Marco, that's it. And third, Grimray. Aston Martin again. Double podium for them. They're absolutely on fire this season in STB. But yeah, spray that champagne. I'm going to go watch the Love Island final. Big up ITV2. Little endorsement there. And that is that. That is round 3 of the season done and dusted for Tier 1. Yeah, basically, that is that. There's nothing more to it, really. That is the Grand Prix of Brazil. P4 was Birch, 5th Mazepin, 6th Emmanuel, 7th SK, 8th Taos, 9th Miguez in the end, 10th Patrick, 11th Cole, 12th Peta, 13th Callum, I have no idea what happened, 14th SGF, 15th Kareem. Your non-finishers, yeah, bizarrely, it's Timau. Then you got Yavas Tugrap, Ono Conca, Yildiz, and Tolo 4. That is your results, your classification for São Paulo. You could join us tomorrow. I'm back in the commentary box tomorrow at 8 p.m. Get me in Tier 1. Send me a Discord DM, and I will get round to that. There's just a lot of people. We have got about 50 people waiting for seats. So please bear with. But yes, you can join us tomorrow for Tier 2, Brazil. I'm back in the commentary box to make sure you're here for that. Tier 3 on Wednesday, where you can actually see me racing. So absolutely. And then on Thursday, we have got Tier 4. But if you just want to watch Tier 1, you can join us next week for round 4 of the Tier 1 Championship for Season 29. We go back to the Suzuka International Speedway for round 4, the Japanese Grand Prix for Japan. We'll see you then.